But I didn't steal off the pimping. I got quiet. And this is a nigga that I didn't get in the arguments, debates. Me and Freeze and sit up there. We fight like cats and dogs, like brothers, and we still campaign at the end of the night. They're just gonna be my brother for life. Ain't nothing gonna change with that. But Freeze and Dre have never went to social media on me. If you look at every roasting that I've been in, every sinful verse, whoever, it was because the other individual initiated it. Y'all would have never knew if anything had transpired between me and that other party if the other party never got on social media. Truth be told. So, you know what I mean? Avoid confrontations with your partner. But if you ever get into a confrontation with one of your partners or brothers, don't go to social media. Everything is not for social media. Another thing, don't put everything on the internet. That's another video. If you sitting over there knocking and campaigning in the Greyhound, that's another thing. Why you in the Greyhound and all that type of shit? Don't be sitting over there, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm live in the Greyhound, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm about to sit up there. It's okay to talk shit, but not sit up there, yeah, man, this the bitch right here, man. Say what's happening.
Because we need alternative European brands to purchase. Where you going, baby? I got you, baby. So now what you're doing is redirecting people to purchase all the other ones. So now they're employing indirect marketing. So now we're popularizing the other brands that we don't even know are associated with Gucci or the sibling companies. We don't even know. Oh, I ain't buying Gucci no more. I'm going to start getting my Balenciaga game up. Suddenly, these other companies going to have sales, and you're going to be like, man, I'm start fucking with them now because I still need some high-end brands. And it's all marketing. You're looking for a Gucci stock, and ain't no Gucci stock. There's a Kering stock. So you see, as a whole, the stock goes up, even if they sacrifice their most popular. Why not sacrifice your most popular? It is your most popular. You ain't going to sacrifice your least popular. The most popular mean it'll make a comeback. They'll be back. These clothes make comebacks. These brands make comebacks. We'll sacrifice them because it's very popular. It's been here for years. A lot of people they set in their ways, and black people do not make up the bulk of the people who purchase Gucci. Stop it. We don't even make up the bulk of Americans. So how the fuck are we the ones buying all the Gucci? We're a small percentage of people that make up this America. So how are we the ones buying the most Gucci? Stop it. Stop it. Only 5% of
America. Like I always say, man, observe. Stay preserved till you know who deserves your time, man, because you might be getting at a broad that's fucking with a dope dealer ass nigga that think he just pimping. And, you know what I mean, once he find out that you an American, now he gonna see if he can pull some strings and get your ass sent back over there. You really got niggas that like that over here, man. So, you know, that's why it's best to do things the way I do it, and I'm gonna teach how I do it, you know, when I come back. But I told you guys I was gonna do nothing but call-ins for the month of October, talking to the people, but I'm not gonna bring no messages until I come back. Damn, this motherfucker calling me like a month. Stop calling me while I'm on the phone. If you hear that I'm on the phone, wait till after I finish talking to somebody and then call me. God damn. But no, bro, I done that a few times, so I don't even know which time that you talking about. But if you talking about that,
I know, man.
You know what I mean? That bitch, she was mesmerized. And look, these bitches are so, I can't even say out of pocket, because a lot of these bitches didn't even know what out of pocket meant until I came here. Like, the little bride from Montreal, when I was staying at that hotel room in Brampton, every time that hoe would see me, man, getting ready to walk in the hotel, the bitch would stand by the door and open the door for pimping. You know what I'm saying? Um,
That's only condition. That's not condition. That's just real shit. All love is unconditional love, and it's supposed to be. For the people who think that it shouldn't be unconditional, then you people got problems. Take for instance, I know this guy, right? He had a kid by this chick. They, matter of fact, they was together for a while. From high school, my dude got locked up. Had to do 4 years, 8 months rather, something like 5 years. He came home, he got back with his ex, his baby moms. Come to find out, they doing their thing, everything is going good. So he thinks. His right hand man, a nigga he put on and put money in his pocket, is the same nigga that was kicking his back in behind his back to his woman. Not even telling truth, telling half truths and lies. Talking about, oh yeah, we went to this, he had a friend, she had a beach house, we went to a party, and they was in a room with the door locked. It sounded like they was having sex. Cause I heard her moaning. Now, number one, if that's your right hand man, you don't know.
You niggas know some shit that y'all could tell on me that I did. Not no shit that goddamn a nigga did to me. Pussy. I'm glad they in a huddle. So you know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody. If it's fuck me. Hell yeah, heavy police told on Didi. Red ass nigga. Oh, fuck. Pussy ass nigga, man. I be the nigga that you show like the genuine love to, like show nigga that genuine.
Thing. What's the bad thing? They try to make it seem like
taking
like,
weapons was bad.
yeah, like when I read
getting the
some of
bangers,
stuff,
right?
like getting the bangers. I think it's genius.
I mean,
if you ask me personally, like, okay, I see what you know, from your side of the spectrum, what you have to do. You know what I mean? But then you also admitted to me privately that it backfired one time when you took, you know, you.
Oh, it did.
Can you tell us that story?
All right, they bailed somebody out, you know, no names, no bills and everything else. And when they bailed him out, and they thought he was cool with them, that same night they aired him out. That was a setup bailout. He didn't know it was coming either. He didn't know it was coming, but he made it. He lived through it and everything else, and that was my last day of anybody being bailed out, okay? He was a man up. He took it like, yo, you know, but he made it to the clinic. I have to give him all of that, man. All of these guys make it to the clinic. No matter how many scars they may have.
He got cut badly.
Oh, he got hit. He got hit. I got that call right away at home. Yo, B, your boy got hit. I said, what? Who got hit? You better get up here.
And you had to get up there?
Oh, you think I didn't? I was going to call and wait. We had escapes. I'd be there 24 hours. You know, they gave me a car. I had a company car since I've been a captain. Lights and sirens. Oh, I had it all, man. I had it all. As coming up.
But that is one thing. But then lock them down for 23 hours out the day? Like you said, that guy went crazy over that, you know what I'm saying, and killed himself. Khaled, whatever, you know. No, honestly, that's too much for any man. Think about it. You know, that's too much for a whole year in there. I don't know how to even do jail time. You know what I'm saying? But to be in there, because I used to tell everybody, I used to go to organizations and tell them, if you don't take a nap at 2 o'clock, don't come to jail. Because you want to take a nap when the count change. You know what I'm saying? You be laying in your bed. And if you don't go to bed at 11 o'clock, don't come to jail because you're going to bed at 11. If you ain't sleeping, you in your cell. You know what I'm saying? So those are the environment things. But to be in punitive segregation, I think I have to give them the rights for that. You know what they might be upset with? Maybe the bail situation. Remember they say they're going to lower the bail and make sure they don't be in there for $700 for 2 years because you can't make a $700 bail? Come on, man. And who is it to? Who is it? Who they doing that to? Hello? Us. They doing it to the brothers, the Hispanic brothers. It's us. That's right. Power to the people. Power to the people. Let them out. Gloria. You know, power to the people. You know? So they mad at him for that. Ain't no big reason.
But you have no problem with him. You've been out for 8 years. You had no problem with him.
Got no problem.
And you retired. You got your pension and everything.
Yes,
everything is good. Well,
Social Security too. Right.
Okay, let's say that. Let's say that. It's a blessing. Listen, I appreciate you coming up here.
It was my pleasure.
My job tomorrow, I'm still a man. As long as I'm responsible, treat my wife correctly, raise my children, that's responsibility. I'm not going to allow my employer to reduce my masculinity. I need to define what being a man is. And I think it's a perfect balance between the mental, the spiritual, and the physical. Not being a breadwinner, but a balance between the mental, physical, and the spiritual. Isn't it interesting? You have 2 black men. Both lose their jobs. One black man resorts to crime, leaves his home. He's been reduced by the society. The other black man sells newspapers, sells peanuts, does whatever he can to take care of his family. Same economic situation, but a different set of values. We have to work on that. A new definition can resolve this problem. I'm not belittling money. You have to have money living in America, but that's not the criteria for manhood. Boys make babies. Men take care of them. That's the definition. One more comment here. I mentioned earlier in our past workshop on the peer group. Let me share with you here this dichotomy where you have the mental over here and you have the physical over here. You see, a real problem is our boys have a difficult time finding a balance in the middle. I mentioned earlier homosexuality, and the figure is 1 of every 9 men in this country are homosexuals. It's going to increase. And the reason is because we've been so skewed to the physical, being macho, that when our boys want to be on the honor roll, they're labeled sissies.
We go into the topic for everybody to see. Brother Polite finally responds to the legal accusations and rumors. Damn, I spelled it wrong again. See, that's what I be doing. I be speeding, man. Okay. I'll fix it while we going in. So yes, brother, before we get there, let's talk about the new documentary that came out because everybody's talking about that right now. I don't know if you saw it yet, Polite, but have you gotten a chance to see the Malcolm X documentary? Who Killed Malcolm?
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm on the last one. I'm on the last episode.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like 5 parts, right?
Man, I once I started it, I couldn't stop until I finished it. So yeah, I watched the whole joint, man. What is your take on that, brother? What do you think about that?
I think it's a beautiful documentary. I think it's well put together. And, you know, unfortunately, the bad taste that I get in my mouth from it is that people think this stuff is a game. And what I mean by that is we're going to watch how the government creates letters and sends them to people's wives just to cause confusion. We're going to see how the government intercedes and creates discord amongst teacher and student. We're going to
Still hold these niggas up as leaders? Them days is over with. Them fucking days is over with.
Now let's go back to Sinetta and let's start at 16 minutes so Sinetta can expose how it confirmed as far as that not being his real daughter. And let's hear Sinetta drop even more juice on the situation. Okay, let's go, Si. Mind you, I don't fuck with this nigga either for trying to get me locked the fuck up. Okay, along with bitch ass Polite. But these niggas were in bed together. There's no more of a credible source than a direct witness. And so, who knows Polite's dirt better than his right-hand man who brought him out? Now watch this. Listen.
Kids, who are you talking about?
Listen. Run it back.
Sarnetta talked about your kids. Who are you talking about? Huh? You ain't talking about Tashia, right? You ain't talking about that, huh, right? You ain't talking about Tashia Barnes, right? I know you ain't talking about her. I knew her before you, Polite. You ain't talking about her, right? The one you called Renintet?
Pause. Now let's go. The one you call Renintet, that's her right here on the right. This video from 2013. Okay? Now let's go back. Because Sa said he knew her before he knew Polite. And I'm going to show you why that's going to be a very incriminating.
Of me going in that direction. And I still got a lot of space to grow and space to really just demonstrate what I'm capable of. You know, it's been little flashes. I've shown up on verses and on features, but to be able to make a concentrated music moment, that's what I'm focused on right now. Eating good as best I can. You know what I mean? Being focused. And then I seen my team. I had a convo with Puff about the weed. Cause you know what I mean, he like, you look like you been doing yoga, nigga. He was making a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a glow, nigga. Right. I'm like, nah, I stopped smoking the weed. And then he like, why? And so I had a convo with him. I'm like, we leaders. We got a lot of people that follow us. So when we stop, a lot of my team stopped smoking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that look to me, you know, just be in the gym now and just be on a more focused frequency.
Something Ebro brings up a lot is that the origins of LA gangs, you know, there is more of a connection to Black Panthers 100%. And to other things that are positive.
100. CRIP stood for Community Reprogression and Progress.
So with that being said, you in the space that you're in right now, is there any level of you that aspires to be part of turning gang culture back to something related to that?
If you listen to the record on my album with Kendrick, if you listen to Dedication, he said, I'm at the premiere politicking with Nip, Top, and Snoop. Damn. Pac watching how far we came from Dedication. He talking about
Shit, Kiki. Yeah, where you from? I live in LA. Okay. Yeah. Hit me up though. Hope we can kick it sometime, you know. We can. Go to Hookah Lounge, Olive Garden, whatever. Go to the boat. I like barbecue out here, huh? So I like to. You like barbecue? Heard I like barbecue in Kansas City. I like seafood though, that's my thing. Alright, well then Red Lobster it might be then. No, I don't like Red Lobster, but we shall be somewhere. Oh, damn, I like your physical, but it's your energy. Yeah. I got no fear to put you on the pedestal, but are you trusting me? I feel like it's the right time to hit your line. Can I get your phone number? Yeah. Cute with me. Put your name on my phone. We can go Olive Garden or something. Are you asking? Yes, ma'am. Asking very nicely. Excuse me, rose gold seats on the fucking helicopter. Double C, no Chanel, cause you bad. You understand what I'm saying? I can eat you like a bocce cause you bad. You know what I'm talking about? What's your name? Michelle. I'm Gerald. Yeah.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dash, you know, ready to serve you some tea. But okay, so this video, okay, I get all these DMs, all these questions. I need help. I'm trying to find a sugar daddy. I need help. So I don't really know. I can't help every single person. Like, so I'm really trying to like do all the videos I could possibly think of to help all of y'all. So I came up with this clever idea of doing one called 10 Things Smart Sugar Babies Never Do. So if you're doing anything on this list, then you're not a smart sugar baby, and you might need to schedule a consult with me. I have a new thing on my booking site called Ask Dash. Cute, right? But you can like book like a consult with me, and we can like chat, girl. We can like talk about whatever you want to talk about, lifestyle, business, glam, whatever. And I can help you figure out your life. And then of course I have my mentorship program, which is super dope. It's now available on my main website. All of that will be below in the description box. But if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Thank you. And yeah, like we finna really get into this, so keep watching. Okay, so 10 things smart sugar babies never do. Okay, if you guys are struggling with these things in this video, I definitely recommend you get in the sugaring group and ask the girls in there that are experienced with help with these specific topics, or ask me in the group, you know, different things like that. Access to the group is in the description box below. So first things first is we don't beg to be given attention. We don't beg for love. We don't beg for nothing, okay? Like, I am the prize, okay? I'm the prize. So where these men be getting confused, I hate this light. Like, what is going on? Jesus, okay. But I hate how like men be trying to act like we supposed to beg for their attention sometimes. And sometimes you just gotta cut that from the start, because you got it bent already. Like, you lucky to have my attention. I'm the prize, I'm the queen. I'm the best thing you've never had, you know? So you want to like really be sure that you know your value, because you never wanna beg, you never wanna overdo it, you never wanna feel like, I mean, you gotta stay in control, y'all. Y'all know I talk about control in all the sugar baby videos. You gotta stay in control. Never beg. Never, just disgusts me just thinking about it. So just don't. We don't beg for love, we don't beg for attention. If you're not giving it right, you're not paying up, like, dudes, I'm gonna slide to somebody else. Okay? The next one is we don't argue with men. I'm not arguing with you. I know a lot of guys have wanted to start conversations, start arguments over meat fees and paying for FaceTime calls and different stuff like that. Sir, I'm not about to argue with you. This is what I'm used to. I know my value as a woman. My time is valuable to me. For me to know you're trying to take me serious, I would really appreciate you. But if not, then that's okay. Then maybe we're not meant for each other. And that's that. Sis, we're not going back and forth. You're not gonna tell me that you're not gonna tell me nothing. I don't care. I don't care. So, you know, that's a big one. That's a really big, irritable one for me. Like, sir, you're old. Give me some money, okay? That's why you have my attention. So, number 3, we thrive outside of our sugar relations, okay? We are bossed up women. We get money regardless. We're beautiful all the time. We're glamorous. You want a queen like me. I'm living my best life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting a little tired, y'all. So this video finna be so goofy. Whatever, okay? But yeah, like that's like what you gotta. Men don't want somebody that's gonna be problematic. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want somebody who don't got their stuff at least halfway together. Of course they want to be the provider. Of course they want to feel like the hero, but they don't want no bum. You gotta have a life thriving outside. Like, because you want to send them cute pictures. Say you go out to brunch with your friends, or you go out for a night out with your friends, and you got super glammed up. You take some fire pictures to send him, so he knows you out living your life, being glamorous. Make him want to be there with you. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on, guys. You know, we thrive. We grow. Y'all need help business-wise, sign up for my stuff. Like, I got everything available for y'all, ready to go. So let's get it popping, okay? Another thing, we don't accept trash. We don't hesitate to walk away. If a guy says something that is offensive to you, bothers you, is insensitive, is careless, is just disgusting, blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, let it go. Like, it's so many fishes in the sugar sea. Like, let it go. It's not even worth it. It's not worth you feeling some type of way about nothing. Like, just don't even let that get to you like that, you know? Let's see. We are not naive now. That actually was a really good conversation in the sugaring group yesterday. One of my girls, she, you know, we all make mistakes. It's all good. We live and we learn. I'm not judging. I get it, you know. But one of her sugar daddies conned her into giving money back to him. And like, she was just like listening to his problems he was talking about, and he convinced her to do that. And that wasn't beneficial to her whatsoever. And so we were just talking about it. And she was saying how she was very naive, and if she wasn't so naive, she wouldn't have, you know, gotten into that situation. So you don't want to be naive, y'all. Like, this is a finesse game. The best player wins. So you need to be the best player. You got to be smart. You never send nobody no money back. That's your fault, you know. So, let's see. We make our own money. That kind of goes with we thrive outside of the relationships. But we make our own money. We have some kind of source of income coming in. We're not dependent on his pockets to be able to live off of. You know, his pockets are just an extra benefit to us. His pockets are to the point where you want to get the pockets to the point where they are covering all your expenses in life. But if they're not there yet, you need to be able to cover your own expenses first. You can't expect sugar daddy to come saving you, being a superhero, if you don't got it together. And usually when you don't have it together, you don't have the look together. And I talk to you guys almost every video about the importance of the look as a sugar baby. So you want to be sure that you are popping. You want to be sure you're making your own money. You want to be sure you can afford the upkeep of the looks, period. Okay? Another one, we are always aware of upkeep, meaning skincare, meaning hair, meaning makeup, even if it's simple makeup. I am going to do a simple makeup tutorial just like I just did the simple wig and style video for you guys that asked for it. But you know, you want to be able to do a nice simple beat and be able to just, you know, brighten up your face a little bit. Something small. It don't take a lot, y'all. It really don't take a lot. All it is another form of self-care. You want to care for yourself in the sense where you're putting yourself in a new position to attract new things. So your upkeep, the way you look, the way you step out the house, going anywhere, it needs to be on point. You need to look as though you can meet the man of your dreams, you know, whether that be a man or a sugar daddy. So you always want to be sure that your upkeep is on freaking 10, okay? And then our very last one. Hold on, you guys. I have so many. Y'all know I get to the end with the notes. Wait, why aren't I show? There you go. I get to the end, honey, okay? But let's see. Okay, last one. Smart sugar babies never accept less than their value, okay? I don't know how I didn't just let that roll off the tongue. If you know that your bare minimum from a sugar daddy that you accept is $400 to start, meat fee, etc., or $250, $300, whatever you decide. Y'all, I love lip gloss. I love a greasy lip. Don't ever comment on my video talking about you put on too much lip gloss, because, you know, I know, and I don't care. But yeah, like if you know that's your minimum, don't drop your levels for nobody. If you have a certain standard, even when you're dating, like you're dating, don't lower your standard. Don't lower your standard just because somebody needs 85% of what you want, and then that other 15% ain't what you need. So what was the point? Why are you wasting your time? You know what I'm saying? So just don't ever settle for less. Never allow disrespect. Never allow somebody to make you feel less valuable than you are. Like, I need you guys to understand the importance of being a valuable woman and understanding and becoming a valuable woman, which is the next video that I'm fixing to do tonight. So I need y'all to pay attention to that. For all of this sugaring, dating wealthy men, leveling up, you have to know your value as a woman. You have to become a valuable woman if you are not one right now. The 21-day challenge will help you with that too, okay? So hopefully this video really helped my Babies that are struggling, tighten up a little bit. If you still need more help, I'm telling you, get in the sugar group me. If you just want to be in the sugar group me, get in it, because I'm telling y'all, we have fun every day. And yeah, so I really hope this video helped. I'm not sure if I said that already, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
It looked like I took them in 2003, but send me money.
Like, no. We are in 2019, ladies, okay? There is such things as ring lights. What I'm using right now, okay? There's such thing as ring lights. We have iPhones now, right? Okay, so with these iPhones, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go portrait mode. This is an iPhone 8, it doesn't have portrait mode, but I do have an iPhone X2. Use portrait mode, okay? We're gonna get our friends around. We're gonna have our friends fix our hair, fix our makeup, fix our lashes, because real friends want you to make money, okay? We can do a video about that, because if your friends aren't helping you get money, if you aren't in a circle of getting money, then you're with the wrong friends, okay? You need to take bomb pictures. It's important. It's important to take bomb pictures. So now that we got that out the way, y'all, my lashes, my eyes, okay. So, okay, where are we gonna get these guys from? Clearly, this is not my first video on sugar daddies or getting guys to spend money no matter what age. You know, we're not gonna limit ourselves to sugar daddies, but it is a type of finesse that I do enjoy doing. So where are we gonna get these guys from? Oh my god, Bumble, my favorite one. Hinge, we can get them from Hinge. We can even get them from Tinder. Ooh, I don't recommend Tinder. I've never been on Tinder. Tinder is poor. But some girls, Tinder is working for them, so I cannot, all I can do, and I'm gonna say this one time only, is recommend what I do.
It's for seller rods. Is that my man Wonder Girl right there? That's my man that I be playing PUBG with on Xbox and shit. Shout out my man Wonder Boy. All my Xbox homies, Rabbi, Wop, Doc. You're like, who the fuck are these people? Niggas I ain't never met.
Was I distorting before? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you was. Now you sound like an angel.
Okay.
Now your voice is actually matching how you look on screen. Oh. Can't front Diggity's last two. Not that you ain't always killing it, but these last two, the people said you killing it. Like you looking extra purty.
Oh, thank you guys.
Extra purty on these last ones.
I think it's my new tresses. And I wanted to say, actually, no, we start small. we start with the 3 for $5 packer braid hair. And we work our way up to the bundles. Well, just jumping. But, yeah. That was fun.
That was fun. All right, y'all. Listen, everybody in the super chat.
Still a part of it. That's my friend. This is also Antonio. We was in like 5th grade, 6th grade in this picture. This was 2017. You guys can't really see it properly. This is 2017 though. Let me see what else I got up here. Who else? Oh, this is Malcolm again. This is CJ. That's Malcolm right there again. This is Malcolm right here. This is Antonio. Malcolm. CJ. This is Antonio. So when I tell y'all that I have really been going through a lot recently, I really have been going through a lot. Like, it's hard losing your friends. And then knowing that you lost all of them to gun violence makes the whole thing like 10 times worse. Because it's like, when are y'all gonna stop? Everybody keep chanting and ranting and talking about Black Lives Matter and this, that, and the third. But Y'all keep killing each other. It's not making sense. The whole Black Lives Matter movement don't fucking matter if y'all keep killing each other. Y'all need to learn how to fight. Shoot some hands and fight. Fight it out. Beat a nigga, beat him bloody if you have to. But come on, like, y'all killing us. Cops is killing us. White people is hanging us, making it seem like we killing ourselves. It's too much going on out here for us to be terrorizing each other. They already don't like us. How can we not like ourselves? That don't make sense. I need to stop. Like, come on. But I'm not here to preach to y'all, even though
video. You know what I'm saying? With Tay, this being real. Y'all didn't know nothing about Shantae book until I brought him over here. And a lot of y'all didn't even remember Shantae. When people say, man, they already knew. Man, only the streets knew. The world didn't know them motherfuckers. Because the truth of the matter is, Shantae parts was so small and little in American Pimp. If you just go up to the average person that said, and you just say, you know, Shantae Parker, they might have to think for a while. You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to use the platform to give him an opportunity to reintroduce himself. You know? But what I was going to do was, I didn't want just all my partners, Clyde and different ones, to have their own channel. I wanted everybody to have their own website. And just like I'm doing consultation, I wanted all the pimps to have consultation, because just in case, you know what I mean, today you might want some consultation from Sin. It's just like different lawyers. You might catch a case, and just because I'm Sinful to P, I might not specialize in that circumstance that you in. So you might want to go to Shantae for that. You might want to go to Freeze for that. You might want to go to Danky for that. You know what I mean? I wanted to be able to have older P's.
Help somebody, not just walk around and carry the knives on me. Eventually, I got that opportunity to experience how it feels to stab somebody. And I'm going to tell you, you know, it may sound crazy, but it felt good. You know, it felt good to actually have that much power. It's sort of like these youngins out here in the street now, just walking around with these guns, these pistols and things, man. You know, they feel invincible with that. And in there, that was our guns, the knives. I was a regular Clint Eastwood, if you want to, you know what I mean? Because I didn't mind using them. But, you know, not to glorify that lifestyle, because living that lifestyle caused me to lose my good time, and it caused me to stay in prison a whole lot longer than I, you know, supposed to have been in there. I've lost friends. I done had a couple of them actually die behind getting stabbed, you know, in prison. You know, lose their life, man. Just like out here with the youngest carrying these guns, just committing these murders out here, you know, in the name of their little gangs that they into. There ain't no coming back from that for real. Once you take a life, it ain't no coming back from it, man.
Photos. What, can I not talk? Okay, so I posted a few suggestive like what the fuck? Okay. Listen, I posted some damn pictures, all right? They was showing a little bit of skin, some ass. There might have been a nipple in there. No. Fortunately, I do have a large following on Instagram. I have a large following on social media, period, just from my YouTube twerk video days and my MySpace days and then my Vine days and then my Instagram days. Some of you guys have been here the whole journey. I appreciate you. I love you. You're fine. You're beautiful. You're awesome. Yes. So I decided to just post in my story, hey, I'm dropping to OnlyFans. Everybody thought I was kidding. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why y'all be thinking that I joke about shit like this. I be dead ass serious. Y'all laugh and kiki at every goddamn thing I say, but I am serious as a heart attack. I'm serious. So I posted up. I said I'm gonna have an OnlyFans. If you want the link, DM me. Shout out to all the men and women that immediately raced into my DMs for that link. So, ladies, first rule is you can choose to post your link.
Polite. Huh? Show me. Lying motherfucker. You's a lying bitch, Polite. I know you's a bitch today when Tazariak said, cross the line. I looked you right in your eyes, nigga. Right in your eyes. You didn't want none of that. Then Tazariak told the other girl, keep your mouth shut right in front of you, nigga. You ain't say a damn thing, nigga. So shut your bitch ass up. Trying to scare somebody. Now you want to threaten me, nigga. I'm not scared of you, nigga. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Speak your speech, nigga. But you ain't scaring nobody over here. Evidently, you should have known Sarnetta's a crazy motherfucker that he gonna come back at me. See, what it is you think I'm by myself and you can just roll up and do what the fuck you want to me. That's what you thinking. Try it. Try it. I will bust your motherfucking head wide open to the white meat, nigga. You hear me? Try it. Try it. Fuck is wrong with this nigga? Trying to send subliminal shots at me like I'm supposed to crawl and run under the damn bed somewhere. Fuck out of here. Nigga. Tazariak went up in the goddamn, at the debate which you had with him, and called your woman's hoes in your fucking face, nigga. He called them hoes.
Everything checks out to be okay. I went to visit my cousin in another housing project, and he came down, and me and him was talking. The cops pulled up, and they asked me, do I live here? Do you live there? I told him, no, I don't live here. I'm visiting him. He lives here. So they asked for ID. We presented our ID. The cops went back to the car and wrote out a ticket. So he went to hand me the ticket, and I asked him what was the ticket for. He said, trespass. And I said, well, I haven't even been in the building yet. And plus, my cousin lives here. Still gave me the ticket.
More than half the encounters here occur inside the projects, often in the lobby as police stop people who enter without a key.
When you come in the building, it's normally, you might see 2 or 3 police standing here waiting for you to come in here. They right there.
But often it's the residents who are the ones getting stopped. That's because so many of the locks on these front doors are broken, making keys useless. We checked the doors in building after building in several different housing projects. The locks were broken in nearly all of them.
So now they're going to approach you.
Because you didn't use the key.
You didn't use the key.
Police officials say if officers are using broken locks to promulgate stops, they shouldn't. But still, they said, they have an obligation to protect the many elderly and law-abiding citizens who live in the buildings.
It's common sense, you know. I'm not going to stop a woman with groceries that opens the door and enters the building. But if I see somebody wearing gang colors or...
Nigga,
How did he get the record?
I ain't even gonna lie. I personally think now the nigga who did the beat sent it to him.
He probably reached out. And was like, yo.
See?
Yeah.
And the nigga who did the beat sent it to him. Starving. You feel me? But, it is what it is, I guess, you know what I mean? But, so the nigga manager hit me and was like, yo, we need to chop it up about, about the record, whatever. So I'm like, listen. I'm like, all right, well, hit me. Let's see. Cause now I'm taking it in both ways. You feel me? Cause I'm taking it in one way where it's like, yo, these niggas is bugging, right? But then at the same time, it's like, nigga, you on the radio. You feel me? All at the same time.
So we speak on the phone. Me and the nigga, we going back and forth. We going through an argument. You know what I mean? We having pretty much a screaming match on the phone. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas, what's going on? No, him. So he like, I'm like, nigga, then I'm like, nigga, you took it. You using my lines and all of that. Like, this, like, what's up? The nigga like, nah, my nigga, this is that and the third. And he like, nah, I did that in this amount of minutes. I'm like, I don't give a fuck how long it took you to do it. I'm just saying, nigga, of course you did it in 5 minutes. You used my lines. Like, you didn't have to come up with nothing. So then after that, you know what I mean, we really, you know what I'm saying, we going back and forth in some.
It's newer.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. But back to your question. You had a question.
But the question is, because there's 5 times more white people in the country, shouldn't they be in jail 5 times more?
Absolutely.
Then why are they not?
You would think.
Then why are they not?
Because in what the justice system believes is they aren't committing the crime at that rate.
Why do they think that?
I don't know. Why do you think that?
White supremacy?
I wouldn't chalk it up to just white supremacy. I would chalk it up to the lasting effects of slavery, and I would talk about
which is white supremacy.
Which
is white supremacy. You keep bringing different words for white supremacy.
That incarceration is a race issue, though.
Yeah,
like it's been proven. Yes. There are.
We agree on a lot of stuff.
There are
you prove a lot of stuff, right?
Absolutely. There are certain aspects I can't deny that, and I absolutely would deny. But I think that it is more detailed and nuanced than you give it credit for. So, for example, when we look at the numbers that we see, I guess you chalk up everything that has happened to black people in America to the history of black people in America.
I chop up everything that happens now, everything, especially everything negative that happens to black society is completely orchestrated by white supremacy, and I mean that with no exception.
I mean, President Obama said that in his farewell speech the other day. He said that white people need to stop dismissing the fact that the after effects of slavery and Jim Crow are very much affecting us as a society. And he also said stop looking at everything as a race thing. He did, but it works both ways. Yeah. You don't look at everything as a race thing, but you have to deal with the reality of the situation. Absolutely, I've never denied that. I've been
Maui. Nigga, Oahu, shit like that. You catch my drill. And I'm trying to swipe. I'm trying to be on that laptop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be small-minded. Yeah, nigga gotta get straight because they hear fish and they think a nigga sweet, man. Big fish, man. No stock. I just told y'all about stocks at the beginning, man. I'm not doing that stock shit. That shit, matter of fact, if you had your money in stocks right before this corona shit, the stock market crashed. You just went broke probably. Or you gotta wait for your shit to go back up. That ain't what we doing. Like I said, man, I put y'all niggas on. Bitcoin was at 49. I told y'all niggas to get it then, and it went up to 10. You could have pulled your money out and doubled your money. You can listen to all these niggas who talking about they went to school for financial this and financial that. Man, the stock market ain't where it's at. That ain't it. The shit crashed. It crashed. Niggas got fucked up off that shit. You gotta wait for it to go back up to get your money. Nigga, the Bitcoin shit went up when shit was crashing over there. But it's a lot of niggas who talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm gonna sit over here and eat. I'm not starving for nothing. You don't see me goddamn putting on. You don't see me getting on Instagram thirsty. Thirst trapping for niggas to look at my page, doing this and doing that, going all out my way for to look at my page. Nah, cause I'm good. I know. Are you guys like girlfriend or something? Oh, y'all is?
Yeah.
I need a boyfriend?
No, we don't do boys.
I could be y'all boyfriend.
We do each other.
Damn, rose gold seats on a fucking helicopter. Double C, no Chanel. Cause she bad. I can eat you like a hibachi cause you bad. What's your name? Say what?
She asked me if you were my friend. I said I don't know.
No, you don't know me. I said, what's your name?
I'm Alexis.
I'm Gerald. Nice to meet you. You got a boyfriend? I'm new to Houston. You got boyfriends? I'm new to Houston. Maybe you can like show me around or something. Maybe. Honey glasses. It's not bad. Alexis, alright, nice meeting you. Gerald. Gerald. Rose gold seats on a fucking helicopter. Double C, no Chanel, cause you bad, bad, bad. I can eat you like a bocce cause you bad, bad. I just want to make you smile. Do you need to show me around? Give me a number? Show me around or something? You said what?
253.
Hey, I gotta stop by.
Location, I could tell it was still the same apartment building. It just looked like he took stock photos for the first listing, and then he actually used real life pictures that he took for the second listing. So now let's fast forward into me actually getting to Atlanta and landing. On the app, it says that I couldn't check in until 3 p.m. and I landed at 8 a.m. I'm sorry, like 7:30 in the morning. So I had a lot of time to kill. So I was about to go to breakfast and he actually messaged me on Airbnb and was like, hey, did you check in yet? And I was like, no, because check-in is until 3. I said, am I able to check in earlier? Because keep in mind, I am exhausted. In the past 24 hours, I had gotten about collectively an hour and a half to 2 hours of sleep. So exhausted wasn't even the word. I was actually falling asleep in my car waiting to go into the breakfast spot as he was messaging me. So when he told me I could check in early, I jumped, hopped on it, drove immediately over. The breakfast spot that I was at was only like 10 minutes away from the Airbnb. So I drove over and I realized once my GPS got me there that I needed directions to get into the building, where to park, all that stuff. And they usually send that to you in that first confirmation message, right? So I message him and I go, hey, where should I park? No response. I just parked somewhere that I felt like was a space where a resident
Religiously, man, and because of that, you know, some people's teeth be falling out and shit like that, you know what I mean? Good night, B Cole. Sleep well. Or rest well, I should say. But yeah, I don't like the word religious either, you know what I mean? Religious is just something that you do on a regular basis. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with your spiritual belief. Like, you might go to church every day. I mean, not every day, but you might go to church every Sunday or 2 or 3 times a week. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's in line with your spiritual beliefs. You might have other reasons why you go. So yeah, I don't like the term religious either. I go to the gym religiously. You know what I mean? I pop this game religiously. You dig? But can't say Freeze, why you sound so different in that video you posted earlier? To be real with you, I think I was real tired that night. I'm from Cali too. No, you're not. No, I just moved out here. You're not from here, then. Yeah. Where are you from? From Kansas City. Oh, that's the Midwest. You said you were Wiz? Yeah, Midwest. Oh, Midwest. Yeah, middle of the map. Girl, you got that yummy yum. Oh, hell no. You got that yummy yum. That yummy yum. That yummy yummy. Yeah. You already know what he said. Yeah. Oh, Say the word, I'm on the way. Say the word, I'm on the way.
I'm on the way.
Yeah. Any night, any day. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. You got that yummy yum. Hey, my name Hubert. What's your name?
Nina.
Nina?
Yeah.
Your phone number, Nina?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's 911.
Hold on, you gotta put it in.
I'm just
Oh, you kidding already? Nina. Alright, nice meeting you, Nina. My name's Hubert. They call me Hubie. Yeah. Nice meeting you, ladies. Got that yummy yum. Damn, excuse me, I know you've been waiting all day for this. My lady cop, she had me thinking like a daddy cop. So I was wondering if I can get your phone number and take you out sometime. I know you're a police officer. I was gonna get your phone number. I can't get it.
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
I'm on the phone with
So you get with your man? Oh damn. Well, he got a winner. I'm gonna call 911 and tell him that you was on the phone with your man if you don't give me your phone number.
You gonna do what?
I'm gonna call 911 and tell him you was on the phone with your man if you don't give me your phone number.
And I'm grown and they gonna be like, okay, she's allowed to
I
do
can't
that.
get the phone number because you got a boyfriend.
I don't do all that.
You don't want no side dude.
No, I don't do all that side.
Arrest me.
That's complication.
Arrest me. Take you back to your house. No. Hey, excuse me. I see beauty in your eyes.
You ain't
You in my company. No, for real, just in your eyes, I see beauty in your eyes.
You ain't even
You in my
seen
company. I'm not like them other guys.
You ain't
For
even
real.
seen my eyes.
I'm looking at them right now.
But you said that before you seen them.
I'm trying to get your phone number though.
You don't even know my name?
What's your name?
Bree.
Nice to meet you though, Bree.
How long you here? How you kicking?
You something I
Are you
like
drink?
right now,
You
huh?
smoke? What you do?
Yeah, I smoke a little bit. You smoke?
During a concert for rapper T.I., 3 others were injured. Sources say one of the injured has now been charged.
Breaking news, new video just released of a gunman who opened fire at a rap concert in Manhattan, killing 1 person, and cops now say wounding 2 others. 1 man right now under arrest, and police tonight trying to identify the others in this chilling and dramatic surveillance video.
The NYPD said they have arrested 1 shooter, the rapper known as Troy Ave, who they say fired a gun right as the rapper known as T.I. was set to perform.
The night it happened, somebody called me, right in the midst of the melee. The call I got, I knew my brother was dead.
I was here in the house and I received a phone call and I was told that my son had been shot and it didn't look good.
Benga, he was a good person, very athletic, outgoing, well-spoken. Everybody liked Benga.
I'm like, what would you like me to do? And he's just like, give me a minute. I need to pop a pill. The blue pill. So we're waiting and waiting and waiting. Out of nowhere, he just starts like, oh, ow, ooh. And I'm like, do I need to call 911? He's just like, nah, like this Viagra messes with my heart. Just get your $1,500 off the dresser. Okay. So I try to act like I'm disappointed. I'm like, well, maybe another time. You know, I was so happy. I didn't have to do anything. So I go to the dresser and I pick up those beautiful blue faces. I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? So, the end. That's all that happened. I didn't even have to give up no sugar to my sugar daddy. That's a blessing, okay? Tip number 1. Make sure that you learn from these men because they're successful. You might not know the questions to ask, but just ask them, how did you get started in your business? How did you become so wealthy? What do I need to do? What should I do? Because I promise you, I was taking notes. Okay? I was taking real deal notes because I'm like, I'm not going to do this forever. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, make sure you're comfortable. Keep in mind that these are men who are paying for your time. So anything that you don't want to do, you don't have to pick them. But they are spending their money on what they want. So if you're not trying to do something or you don't feel comfortable with doing something, just let.
We appreciate you. Let's see. Shout out to DJ Drama. DJ Drama again. Oh man, DJ Drama had a lot of $4 joints. DJ Drama again.
Okay, wait. Here I go with the crazy news story. So, I found a random story. Actually, this was terrible. So, a guy, his 21-month-old daughter died in the car because when the, I guess, tow people and police people showed up, he accidentally locked the baby in the car. This wasn't a situation where, like, he left the kid in the car. He was, like, beefing with his girl and on some, like, flustered shit, he accidentally locked the baby in the car. But this is where it gets sad and tragic. He did not want to break the windows of his new car because he didn't have the money to get windows replaced. And when the insurance people were suggesting that they were going to send out a locksmith, he also declined that because he didn't have the money for it. And I was just reading this story like, damn, like, I know he didn't want you.
I think this was a different kind of interview. How do you feel about this?
No, I like it.
It
went around. It went to my family, a lot of different things I didn't expect.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you're pretty good. You both are excellent. I appreciate it.
I definitely appreciate that. You know, like, I want to salute you just again. You know what I mean? Regardless of what was said, what you hear, you know, for standing on your square, I salute that. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
I definitely understand why people will be reluctant to say certain things because of, you know, but I think the time you come from is, you know, you watch real oppression. You know, you watch when you were younger, telling the stories. You've been chased out of school and all that stuff. You watch real shit happen.
That's right.
So your mentality would not be the same as anybody like me, my brother, or anybody that's younger or new. Mm-hmm. Your mentality won't be there because of what you've seen, what you witnessed, life experience. They say that you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you come from.
True.
And I feel like you know where you come from. You live by the principles, and regardless of what people say, you answered it the best way you can, and I respect it.
I do appreciate
G-Money,
it.
how you feel about this, G-Money?
Nah, definitely. Him standing on his squares, that's definitely, I feel like, his motto. You know what I'm saying? I think he lives by that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can borrow that. Stand on your square. You can borrow that for me.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
stand on your square.
That's right.
But sign out, man. Tell us, tell people, if you want them to find you, where to find you at. Or you don't have to tell them where to find you, but just, give us something in close.
Pre-event, outdoors, the Mecca Gardens. Okay, we're going to be there. 2122 Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard.
Allah School in
Allah
Mecca.
School in Mecca, absolutely. We will be in the building, and shout out to the guys and nurse for letting us do this there. No better place we could have done it in.
That's what's up, brother.
Actually, I do have one parting question for you.
Sure.
What is the one big something that you see being a problem with young children in the public schools? Like, is there something that parents, pretty much what you just said, like, is there something that parents could do, or like something that real simple, like make sure they eat breakfast, or what is the one
thing
simple
that parents could
something
do to support their child's intellectual academic development is to
growth stimulation?
Is to make them read every day. When your child read, 4 things happen automatically. They improve vocabulary without even having to focus on it. They improve their knowledge of facts and information. They improve their speaking ability, and they improve their writing ability. And so where will your child need to be able to speak well, write well, understand general facts and information, as well as improve their vocabulary when they take the state assessments? If you want to improve your child's standardized test scores, all you have to do is make them read more. But the problem...
So you're saying that
95% of people in
the disproportionate number of black men in jail is not because of race, not because of white supremacy?
Not necessarily.
Most black men are in jail. Most black men are in jail for nonviolent drug offenses. Our sister Michelle Alexander, she broke that down in her book. But the number one drug in the country, crystal meth, heroin, that stuff, and 90% of the people who use and sell are white.
Are you familiar with the punishment for crystal meth? Are you familiar with the how long you have to do in jail if you're caught with that?
How long? What does that have to do with them going to jail? Period. Because
exactly the same amount of time for crack.
Now, so how come the jails are not filled with white meth and heroin users and sellers?
They're increasingly becoming that way.
Increasingly? Well, how come they're not now? Why not now?
Because meth is a newer drug. And
meth has been around for a long time.
No, it hasn't. Meth is a much newer drug.
Meth has been around for a long time.
Heroin's
been around.
drug, but meth is a much newer drug, and they're increasingly so inside these jails. The numbers are shocking.
You're just saying they haven't gotten them yet? That's what you're saying?
It's happening. I think in the next 10 years, you're going to see a similar epidemic with meth as we saw with crack.
No.
How new is meth? I thought meth been around.
Meth has been around for a long time. Meth has been around for a long time. That's not true, Show.
It absolutely is true. You can look it up.
Meth has been around for a long time.
So now let's look at the 95%.
That's being disingenuous, but that's okay.
Let's look at the 95% statistic. So 95% of the people in jail are male. Is that because jail is sexist? You said that jail is racist because
on the inside. You know what I mean? Because there's going to be so much that's going to come and it's going to challenge you. And you either going to stand, you know what I mean, like a man, or you going to sit up there and fold. And the only thing that's going to keep you standing against certain situations that this lifestyle is going to bring is this game. You got to have the game. In the word of God, it says that we esteem this word more than our necessary food. What does that mean? That the word of God, the information, in other words, is more important than food. That's how much they respect, you know what I mean, the word. Those that are practicers, you know what I mean, those that practice righteousness. That's how they look at the game. We look at it as game. That word, the word of God, is information. Another scripture say, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. Why? Because that's the information that's going to save you. When you look in the scriptures, it said what? What did it say? You shall know the truth, and what? The truth will make you free. You know what I mean? The truth will make you free. So wait a minute, let's examine that. You shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. You shall know the truth. Know the truth. So wait a minute. Before I
nigga know you, that nigga never cured you of diabetes, bro. He never cured you. He never cured you. You never had diabetes. Stop lying. Stop lying. I done did events with niggas that I don't know. He came to an event to do an event with you. That's it. Because if Dr. Sabi would have knew who you were, and he would have knew that you was a scamming ass nigga, I guarantee you he wouldn't have did no event with your bitch ass. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? Do y'all know what? Do y'all know the difference between meeting somebody and knowing somebody is? Do y'all niggas know the difference? Grow the fuck up. You don't know that man. Okay? Nigga don't know you. You might have met the nigga. Nigga don't know you. Nigga never cured you of shit. The fuck is wrong with you? That's just like when a nigga try to dick ride Floyd in the Gucci store. So next he gonna be saying he know Floyd, huh? Now you know Floyd. You don't know Floyd. You met Floyd. You don't know Floyd. Floyd don't know you. Cause if Floyd would have knew who the fuck he was standing next to, he would have never got on camera with your scamming ass. Cause little do Floyd know, to a certain demographic, that just shitted on his image. Okay? And so, y'all niggas whack as fuck, man.
I've seen shit like this, right? I've seen black people do shit like this. Yeah, I can't fuck with Daylight no more because his girlfriend not even black. Or his son's mother not even black. All that shit he be saying don't even matter because his son's mother not even black. I'd be like, what the fuck does that got to do?
So when you start to know that the days of the week mean something and is all rooted in cosmology, it ain't nothing but sun worship.
Yeah, all right, man. Yo, I'm about to end, Polite, man. I gotta go, brother.
No doubt.
Sorry about that, y'all, man, because damn, man.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, man, it's getting late, man.
I appreciate you for being wise enough not to get caught up in the evil hypnotic spell of religion, my brother.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you guys salute. Sonet, I see you at the debate.
All right, my brother, no doubt. All right, peace. Hey, Polite, go ahead and close out, brother. You could close out on the topic what we was talking about earlier, and let's just close it out.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. So this is what I will say. I don't have the time to respond every time one of these Negroes do a video because I be having adult responsibilities I have to take care of. I'm a husband. I'm a father several times over. So please don't ask me to respond every time you see somebody put up a video talking crazy because I don't got the time to respond to everybody that makes an accusation.
And you know what I mean? You get out the limo, you know what I mean? The driver open the door for you. You get out the motherfucking limo and stuff. This is when your campaign is speaking for you. I'm past the being just financially able to purchase a ticket. But if you done came in with the foreign, or you done came in, you know what I mean, with a clean, you know, as I like to call it, the fornication ride. If you got a cool fornication vehicle. People, it's a fornication vehicle. If you got a clean Charger, if you got a clean Challenger, you know what I mean? Or you might even have a little Impala or whatever, or a clean little ghetto ass, you know what I mean? Get in bitch Cutlass. But it's clean though. Fornication rides. You dig? You know what I mean? Because usually, honestly, just to keep, Chrysler 300, you know what I mean? The pimping be into phantoms and ghosts and all that. Not saying the bitches don't like it, but you'll be surprised, especially when you're dealing with broads from the age of 19 to 25. Bitches from the age of 19 to 25 like Challenger, 300, motherfucking Challenger, motherfucking, you understand me, Charger, sitting on them things. You know what I mean? A lot of times Pimp be buying all of the jewelry and them cars and shit because he trying to sit up there and let his balls hang out to let it be.
Oh, You not him? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, my God. My favorite artist. Puff Daddy. Oh, my God. It's Puff Daddy, boy. Puff Daddy, boy. What's up, Puff Daddy, baby? P. Diddy, do the dance, man. Take that. Damn.
I am Puff Daddy,
Man,
though.
you Puff
The
Daddy?
real one. The real one.
The real
I made
Puff
all the
Daddy?
money. I made all
Oh,
the beats.
okay.
You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah. Oh, my God. It's Dejanay from the Proud Family. It's Dejanay. What? You Dejanay from the Proud Family. No, I'm not. You got a friend named Penny Proud. No, I don't. You Dejanay. No, you ain't Dejanay from Proud Family? No. Oh, I thought you were Dejanay. You got a friend named Penny Proud. You know what Penny Proud is? You gotta look it up, Penny Proud, Dejanay. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Yeah, you Dejanay. Why you trying to play games? You know who you is. You Dejanay, Penny Proud Family. I know what she looked like. Proud Family right here. Dejanay, her homegirl right there. Dejanay, that's you. Oh my God, it's Dejanay. Oh my God. Can I get a picture? Oh my God, my favorite comedian, Ha Ha Davis. It's Ha Ha Davis. Oh my God. Oh my God, joke man. Yeah, that's me. Ha Ha Davis, man. Get a picture with Ha Ha, man. Yeah, man, Ha Ha Davis, baby. I'm with Ha Ha, man. Nice meeting you, bro. For real, Ha Ha Davis, man. Oh my gosh, my favorite female rapper, Nicki Minaj. How you doing, Nicki?
Get the
What's
fuck
going on,
off
Nicki?
me.
How you doing, Nicki?
I do not know you.
You Nicki Minaj? Can I get your autograph, Nicki? I can't get an autograph.
Lil Fame. Yup. What's good, man?
Feel like a villain, baby. Everything the same thing, man. Still at it.
Yeah, you look good, man. You looking like 25 right now.
Yeah, man. I lost like 80 pounds, man. Yeah, just eating better, man. You know what I mean? Taking care of myself.
Yeah, man. We losing a lot of hip hop legends in our age range right now.
Yeah, we lost a lot of people just this year alone. You know what I mean? A lot of good artists.
Yeah, it's scary,
man. That's why, I try to do better, man. Just try to treat myself better.
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is our first time me and you actually sitting down together. So I kind of want to start in the very beginning. Now, you grew up in Brownsville, right?
Yep.
So what was it like during that time growing up in Brownsville?
Brownsville was rough, man. Brownsville was rough as shit, man. Regular street shit, drugs, guns, you know what I mean? Hustlers, same shit, regular street shit. It was tough though, man. The block I grew up on, like you got every ghetto element was on my block. Like we had it all from the fiends to the hustlers to everything. You know what I mean?
Now this was during the 80s, right?
Yeah. Early 80s.
Hey, what's up, Scripters? This is one half of the duo Queens Flip from the Flip the Script show. And when my beard is looking ashy, dry, or scruffy, I only use one beard wash, and that's Maestro's Classic Beard Wash. The most, the best, the greatest beard care company in the world. Get yours today at Target or CVS, or if you don't feel like walking, log on to www.maestros.classic.com. I'm from Queens.
How long you had Run Ricky Run? Like how long?
Before it came out?
Yeah.
Nah. I recorded it. I put that shit out maybe like a week after, 2 weeks after I made it. Mm-hmm.
That was the first joint you put out? The first like.
That's the first joint. That's the first joint that I had put out. Nah, let me see. No, it might have been like the third.
Okay.
It's the third record I ever put out. Yeah, because the first shit I had was some whole other shit, and then I had All About the Money, and then I put that shit out. And then I put that out.
Dope Boy, right? Dope.
Yeah, it was called Dope Man.
Yeah, Dope Man.
It was called Dope Man at that time. Yeah, when I put it out.
Let's tell myself.
We speak on that or no?
No, you can speak on it.
I mean, because I heard. I'm just saying. I don't know what kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard some.
Scared to talk?
No, I'm just. I'm gonna ask.
Just flip the script, nigga.
This is true.
He had to turn up or leave. Or something like that. I want to talk about it.
This is true. Nah, I heard the song got stolen. That's what allegedly. I don't know.
Well, not necessarily so. See, not necessarily so. It's just that we was gonna do something. You know what I mean? It was like we were gonna fucking. Well, this a give for a nigga who ain't never heard the story. The record got played at them niggas barbecue by a DJ friend of mine, and they just loved the record. They like, yo, he called me the next day like, yo, them niggas told me they told me to spin that shit back like 8 times. So I'm like, oh word. He like, yo, the nigga want to jump on the shit, and he might want to give you some chicken for it. So I'm like, all right, well, get a nigga my number and let's see what we could do. So my man called me with him on 3-way. You know what I'm saying? And me and the nigga talking. So I'm like, yo, what we gonna do? So he like, yo, like, let's try to do something. This is that and the third. So I told the nigga, all right, well, look, let's meet up and sit down and chop it up. So he like, I'm just saying it, it's either you want to do it or not. So I told the nigga, as we speaking for on the phone, yeah. So I'm like, well then fuck it. So he like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't making it like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it then. Because now the conversation kind of like cooled down as to, you know what I mean, how we speaking to each other was in the sense of like, all right, let's see what we could do.
So he basically wanted to get on the record, or he wanted you off the record?
No, what he wanted was he like, yo, I'll leave you on the hook. Let me do the verses. I was like, all right, cool. So I hit the nigga like, yo, where you want me to send this shit to?
So you finally agreed. So after the back, you wanted to sit down, the nigga didn't want to sit down, basically.
He didn't at first, and so he like, yo, let's do it. So I'm like, all right. So as I'm like, all right, cool, we could do the shit. So I text the nigga like, I'm telling him like, yo, I'm gonna get your number from the the nigga that was on 3-way, and I'm gonna text you. So the nigga like, all right. So I texted the nigga and was like, yo, where you want me to send the record to? So the nigga like, he never sent me the email to send it to. So when he never sent the shit, it was like some time went by. But then them niggas called me again, like, yo, maybe now this is like a month after. So he like, yo, let me, what's up? We still gonna do the shit? I'm like, bro, I texted you over a month ago where you want me to send it. You said you ain't want to send it. You never sent, you know what I mean? Sent me the email.
Right.
So he like, nah, you know what I mean? He like, well, you ain't text me. So I told the nigga like, go look. So he looked, he said, oh, I ain't even see that shit. But I told the nigga, fuck it now. I'm gonna put the shit out myself, so don't even worry about it. He like, all right. He like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad. You see me remix it. I'm like, yeah, you remix everything. So remix it. You know what I mean? So once that occurred, you feel me? I put the shit out. When I put the shit out, like maybe like a week or two later, I hear the shit. A nigga call me like, yo, you on the radio. So I'm like, what? So I had, so I'm like, well, I'm on the radio. So I turn the radio on. And they going crazy. Like, yo, this is the hardest shit ever right now. Whoa. I'm like, what the fuck? So now, but they only playing the hook back, you know what I mean? They cutting the shit going back and forth, but they only playing the hook. They cutting it up, cutting the record up, and they only playing the hook. So now I hear the verses, and it's him. So I'm like, the fuck? Shit. But then the verses is
it's the same.
It's my verses.
Yeah.
With a few words removed. So I'm like, hold on. So then a nigga called me,
how did he get the record?
I ain't even gonna lie. I personally think now the nigga who did the beat sent it to him.
He probably reached out. And he, was like, yo.
See?
Yeah.
And the nigga who did the beat sent it to him. Starving. You feel me? But it is what it is. I guess you know what I mean. But so the nigga manager hit me and was like, yo, we need to chop it up about, about the record, whatever. So I'm like, listen. I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, all right, well, hit me. Let's see, because now I'm taking it in both ways. You feel me? Because I'm taking it in one way where it's like, yo, these niggas is bugging, right? But then at the same time, it's like, nigga, you on the radio. You feel me? All at the same time. So we speak on the phone. Me and the nigga, we going back and forth. We going through an argument. You know what I mean? We having pretty much a screaming match on the phone. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas, what's going on? No, him. So he like, I'm like, nigga, then I'm like, nigga, you took it. You using my lines and all of that. Like, this, like, what's up? The nigga like, nah, my nigga, this is that and the third. And he like, nah, I did that in this amount of minutes. I'm like, I don't give a fuck how long it took you to do it. I'm just saying, nigga, of course you did it in 5 minutes. You used my lines. Like, you didn't have to come up with nothing. So then after that, you know what I mean, we really, you know what I'm saying, we going back and forth. And his son was like, look, man, you know what I'm saying, the shit is on the radio, bro. The shit moving. So he like, let's just, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta use my better judgment, you know what I'm saying, and not take it in no street shit, but take it in the sense of, you know what I mean, just on some business shit. So I'm like, all right, nah, it just makes sense. I'm like, it makes sense. It do, because when I put the shit out myself, it's gonna go to certain blogs, but they gonna put it on that bullshit indie page where it's like ain't nobody gonna see it. You feel me? So we kind of rectified that part of it.
That same conversation.
Right, in that same conversation. We was on the phone for like an hour. We going back and forth, threatening each other, all kind of crazy shit.
Wow.
So then after that, so you know what I mean, we kind of like, it kind of simmered down when somebody else got on the phone. It was like, look, man, this is that and the third. So I'm like, all right, you know, fuck it. So now he tells me like, yo, I got you, whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? I'll do a verse for you on whatever you want me to do it on. This, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. But I also know, because I watched the nigga do it to another nigga that I was around, you feel me? I'm like, he gonna do the verse, but the nigga ain't gonna never post the song. You feel me? So I know that game. 'Cause I just watched him do it to another nigga. A nigga like, yo, I put my shit out, and the nigga ignored, he act like it ain't even happen, right? So I said, oh, he gonna try to run that, and he ain't gonna catch me with that. So I put Run Ricky Run out. I'm like, nah. Matter of fact, just post this artwork for me and direct the traffic back to me, and we even. And the nigga like, nah, I can't do that. He like, I told you I had the verse of you, but you acting like you don't want it. I'm like, I don't want no verse. I don't want no verse. You feel me? So when all of that happened, that's when the shit start really going left and all the other shit occurred. You feel me?
Yo, so where were you at in your career during all of this? Like how far in the industry were you? Just started.
Yeah, I just started.
I mean,
that was my first 2 records, pretty much.
I mean, I'm a little low. What do you mean other shit could occur? I'm confused.
I mean, I don't want to go into all of that. It's niggas in, you know what I'm saying, and other things occur. You feel me?
Got it. Okay.
I
got a little crazy.
Yeah, it got a little crazy.
Okay. You never saw the nigga after? Okay, got it.
I never seen him after. Nah.
You never met him before neither? You ever met personally?
Yeah, cause I had shot the video and everything.
Right.
Before the nigga, with the nigga.
Yeah, I shot it with him. You know what I mean? Cause see,
all over artwork.
Right, all over. But see, this is what I'm saying. See, as a man, right? As a man, now if it was me on the opposite end, right, and me understanding this game, if I was him, what I would have did was, I would have embraced a nigga like me. You know why? Because one is like, yo, the nigga, he got the record, boom, I got it, right, and this shit moving. But then the nigga put out his own record, and that's moving. You feel me? If it was me, I would have been like, nah, come fuck with us. Right. You feel me? So that's how I would have played it. You feel me?
I agree.
But now, see, if I was him, I would have just posted it. You know why? Because at the end of the day, why? That's like you doing something for him, and then you tell him, well, look, bro, I don't even really give a fuck about all that other shit, but just put this Queen's Flip hat on and just post a picture with that. Why, as a man, why would you not do that? You feel me? Just as a man, you were supposed to be like, damn, nigga just gave me a bomb. I was cold out here. I was cold. You feel me? I was cold out here. Nigga just heated me all the way up. Let me do that. And get that out the way.
As a business move,
bro,
too.
we done. We squared away. We even. Move on.
As a business move too, could you could have went to the lawyers and got everything really.
Oh no, see,
you know what I'm saying?
Now,
crazy
see,
with the
that's
bread
what I'm
on
saying. That's what I'm saying when you say like stealing. That's what I'm saying. It's not really stealing because the way it happened in a sense of thievery, yeah. But on my pub, I'm good.
Right.
You feel me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
When he told you no,
right?
You got upset.
Yeah, not even upset.
Was it no on the phone or no through text?
No through text. And it wasn't even an upset feeling. It was a feeling of, all right.
Trying to play me?
Right. Now it's like, all right, cool. If you telling me you're not gonna do that, so it's like, fuck it. Now it's fuck it. You feel me? Like, whatever niggas is trying to do, fuck it. And it just is what it is. You feel me?
You seem like a nigga that mind his business.
I do.
You know, I'm be a little mindful. No, I'm not gonna be mindful to be honest, but I'm just want to say that to
sound good.
Yeah, just make it sound good. That situation that nigga is in. What was your opinion on that? That happened at that whole situation.
In regards to what? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like what's your opinion? Like how do you view, even when the song came out, when he was telling the story, like how did you view that whole scenario?
I mean, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna get no opinion because I don't want my shit being used in nobody's courtroom. I don't got no opinion. I don't got no opinion on Troy Ave. We good. I don't know. You can't snitch when you might not be not telling the truth. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's doing. You feel me? I'll just like. You listen to him and what he said he doing. He told niggas what he doing. I don't have to repeat and say what he's doing. He's doing it. He said he doing it. That's just that.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't even understand why a nigga even try to argue or debate the facts of what a nigga is saying he doing. It's like, he said it. So why are we debating?
I mean, a lot of niggas try to spin what he said into something else, but I took it for exactly how it was said.
Right.
I took it exactly for how it was said.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we good. Everybody good.
Yeah. Anybody in this?
I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Heard you.
I was not there. Has nothing to do with me.
Got it. Respect.
I don't know. Moving on.
I can't concern myself with them. I cannot concern myself with opinions of sheep. Okay? Another reason, like, because, I don't have my YouTube on my social media. But, again, the only reason I don't have my YouTube on my social media is because people on social media don't care to support me. I could have posted my YouTube and not one person would subscribe. So I decided to build my fan base only on YouTube. There's people who literally have on my social media have found my YouTube. It's the same name, codename Chanel. And like, oh, I found your YouTube channel. I found your finesse videos. Okay, cool. You trying to send me some money? Cool. I'm not ashamed. I don't care. Like I said, my bills are getting paid. I just got back from vacation to Jamaica. I plan on going to another vacation this year. I just got back from vacation to Jamaica with my sister. I plan on going another vacation this year. I plan on stacking up chips. I plan on doing a lot of stuff. And I'm not saying that to like brag because again, I have a full-time job. I keep touching my hair. Don't hate me. And yeah, that's that. So like, I don't 100% finesse. I have a lot of side hustles. But I do finesse and I do a lot of other stuff. Like, I do have a lot of other things going for me. So I don't care. And I don't think I ever really cared. But for the...
You helped me buy my car. Yeah, right. Picture that. When you can't even buy your own fucking house. Why you think Meta World Peace don't fuck with you no more, nigga? Cause you scammed him. Why you ain't fucking with Meta World Peace no more? Think I didn't know that, huh? You think he ain't hit me up? You think he ain't hit me up? Huh? Okay. See, what it is that you can't come on here busting shots polite. And then when a nigga want to fight back and swing back at you, oh man, you gonna get yours, Arnetta. We gonna beat your ass, Arnetta. We gonna get you. The fuck out of here, nigga. You's a scamming ass rat. Low down dirty nigga. And now that you done scammed the people and scammed the public out of their money, now you talking shit about the conscious community. Now you talking shit about the conscious community. I wonder if the conscious community expired. No, nigga, you expired. And you ain't coming back. The people looking at you as a clown, nigga, they know you lying. They know you a liar, huh?
They was willing to talk. I don't care. All that slick said they on. We had so many people, which I call secret squirrels again, willing to communicate. And clearly we told them, tell on anybody.
So that first year with all the slashing, were there mostly Bloods that were doing the cuts?
Oh, yeah. In the 90s, those Bloods opening people up. The Crips never even got a ground in their jail, period. The Crips never had nothing going on in there. So mainly it was the Bloods blooding in and then blooding out. You know what I'm saying? There's some DVDs out there, Scarface for Life and this and that, with a lot of that gruesome stuff. But I have to say, what we did in there, we turned it all around.
Right.
All right, we turned it around. And today's population is 6,000. Imagine that. They're closing out all these jails. The H is closed. GRVC is closed. You know what I'm saying? The prison, one of the prison, we don't have a large population. 6,000. The world is changing. Ain't nobody gang tripping in there no more. Ain't no Bloods or Latin Kings or Nietas. Ain't nobody claiming anything in there. No one's claiming nothing. I mean, at this point, with this guy, the Latin King leader going in, and all the Bloods went up and everything else, we crushed them. You know, we truly crushed them to a point where ain't nobody want to throw a flag up. And then we took their flags to begin with. No more flags, no more beads, no more bandanas. Oh, that's gone. You want to identify each other? You better throw that hand sign up. And every officer knew. You saw a hand sign, document.
$100,000. We were no longer a part of that. I let him know that. He then took all the credit on stage for the $100,000 giveaway.
Somebody's about to win $100,000 in cash. Shit, $100,000. I gotta get somebody $100,000. What are you talking about?
He then told the recipient, I got you, I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna make it happen. He said it on his Instagram, I'm gonna make it happen.
And yeah, the winner got Gage Root, he's got his money, I pay out. You know, I did my part. Like the 100K giveaway, all my shit, I pay out. If I would have not lived up with the 100K giveaway, I could have impacted my name and my ticket sales dramatically, but I lived up to the event anyway, and I still did the giveaway.
He then now is being sued for not making it happen, and reportedly the Days only paid $30,000 on that $100,000. I don't care. That's his business. It's his $100,000 giveaway. But what he has told you, you guys are talking about that I'm a scammer, I'm a fraud. Because he said, I stole $100,000 from him. Well, we already debunked the first $50,000. He's saying that I owe him $50,000 of a $100,000 giveaway that he took all the credit for, that he did on his own, that he continued to follow through with, that he posted on his Instagram, that he shared all the he took all the limelight for. But nevertheless, even if you think, Jay,
Wise, they gonna pretty much 86 your ass out the motherfucker. You know what I mean? You also need to sit up there and be watchful, because 9 out of 10 the bitch that you talking to, security trying to fuck too. And you got to keep your conversation indirect, direct. Watch what the fuck you saying. If your campaign is up to par, you can make sure that, you know, I mean, your conversation, your situation, your campaign speaks for you. If you ride an S550 coupe, you come in the Lexus, You sit up there, you understand me? You coming in a new Cadillac. You coming in the, Lord Jesus, you coming to the Greyhound and the Phantom, or you coming in the limousine, you coming in the Excalibur, you know, whatever you coming in, Challenger, Charger, whatever. But when your campaign, your tools is in order, you really don't have to do that much speaking. You made a good impression when you know what I mean, you came. And we all know that you don't have a second opportunity to repeat a first impression. So by all means, everything presentable before it's acceptable. I hope you guys live as long as you want, never want as long as you live. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Hit the channel button and subscribe to all my channels. If you want to see the video that I did with Rico Reckless not too long ago, go to my Sinful the P Views channel and check that video out. I love you guys. Hopefully I can speak to you later on. I told you I'm on the ass. I'm back on here. But let me make
when they want to turn them on, they can turn them on when they want to turn them on, but they can necessarily turn them off when they want to turn them off. So that's why when you're in close quarters with much emotional fluctuation, because they're not in full control of their emotions unless the pressure's on. When the pressure's on, they can put the pressure on themselves and pull that emotion out that needs to get them out of that situation. You know, when it comes to lying, a woman can pull her emotions out. When it comes to trying to cover her tracks, she can pull whatever emotion out she needs to pull out, but she can't control them 100% of the time. So that's why they're emotionally all over the damn place. If you find a woman who's in control of her emotion, where she's not emotional all the time, then she's probably a pretty honest woman, because she doesn't manipulate her emotional control to try to get over on people. So she has a pretty good handle on them. Mr. Lemon Challenge, they got about 2.5 languages trying to get full 3. Yeah, man, I just started messing around with that Spanish, man. It's just in the States, man, you almost got to know Spanish, man. And I like to go out to California, man. And I actually got a business I'm planning on jumping off in California next year, man. Well, I'm with a group that's jumping off for business. I won't really be hands-on that one because I still be down here. But you got to know it, man. You got to be bilingual at least, man. So anyway, number 6, women are always on the lookout for other men. And
publicly, I'm still not choosing to post my link publicly just because I don't want all the riffraff. And when I mean riffraff, the nosy people, the people that just want to subscribe to your channel, but they don't want to contribute anything when you are doing private messages, you're sending out private pictures, you're doing videos. I don't want those people on my page. I want quality subscribers. I want quality fans. I hate that fucking word. I want quality people to follow me. I don't like fake pages following me, and I don't like fake pages asking for my profile link. I don't like fake pages at all. So if I sense that someone was a fake page, they didn't have a picture, they were private, they had 0 followers, 0 posts, and they were following 0 people, you're a fake page. So I would tell them that they had to pay $10 to $20 to my Cash App for that OnlyFans link. So before you even get to OnlyFans, you gotta pay me something on top if you're a fake page. Period, simple as that. We're about to get real honest and real, okay? So focus. When I originally started my page, I did a little promotion. You have the chance to do a promotion on your OnlyFans page. You can let people subscribe for free, or you can choose that you want to be $29.99 a month. Mine is currently $13 just because I feel like that's a reasonable price to subscribe monthly. No, it is to me.
To help you out. Some of y'all should just be quiet and just enjoy the game. Just be quiet and just enjoy the game. Don't put no sucker ass shit in my pimpish ass comment section. You know what I mean? Them little square ass thoughts that you having, just keep your little thoughts, keep to yourself, just enjoy the game. You know what I mean? Because all that little sucker shit you saying, it ain't gonna bless you, it ain't gonna bless nobody else. Just sit there, be a sucker, allow this game to come through, adhere to it, listen, apply it to your life so you won't be a sucker no more. Now, it's never too late to stop being a sucker ass nigga. Now, you know, with that being said, moving right along, because like I said, I want to make sure that I cover
everything. That's why the shit be so long, because I always be angry when the video and be like, damn, I didn't cover that. I got to make sure that everything was covered. Now, serious about your pimping. Another thing, I can't stress this enough. If you know a nigga that got a damn disease, if you know a motherfucker that got herpes and he's spreading it around, if you know a motherfucker that got AIDS, if you know a motherfucker that got syphilis and he's going around fucking every bitch, you know what I mean? He fucking this bitch, he fucking that bitch, he fucking this bitch.